Good morning, my dear student. We're going to continue our revision sheet. Of course, you printed it. We're going to continue. We finished last time, complete and scientific term. Today, we're going to continue give reason. Number one, give reason. Some materials are called non-magnetic materials. Give reason. Of course, you know what's meaning of non-magnetic material. Non-magnetic material like paper, like plastic, like aluminium. Why they are called non-magnetic material? Because they are materials that not attracted to the magnet, because they are not attracted to the magnet. Number two, the blackboard appear black. Why is appear black? Why the blackboard appear or look black? Because they absorb all colors. All colors. But if I told you the whiteboard appear white, its opposite will be a reflect all colors. So black absorb all colors and the white reflect all colors. Because sometimes you're confusing between the black and the white. Black absorb, white reflect. Okay? Number three. Magenta is called secondary color. Magenta is called secondary color. Why? Because it's produced by mixing two primary color. Two primary color. Magenta is produced from two primary color, okay, which is red and blue. Red and blue. Okay. The magenta attract nickel but doesn't attract aluminium. Here, this question I'm asking you two things, because sometimes you answer the first part and you missing the second part. Be concentrate when you answer. The magnet attract nickel, this is the question, and doesn't attract aluminium, this is another question. Number one, nickel is attracted by the magnet because it's magnetic material. Aluminium is not attracted to the magnet because it's non-magnetic material. Sometimes you missing your answer and write a part of it, you have to write the answer is B completely. Okay? 5. One of the poles of the magnet is called North Pole and the other is called South. One is called North and other is called South. Why? Because North Pole direct to the North direction and the South Pole is direct to the South direction. North Pole direct to the North and South Pole direct to the South. Okay? 6. Moon is not a source of light because the sun is the main source of light. Why is moon is not a source of light? Okay, because it reflects the light of the sun. Because it reflects the light of the sun. 7. Banana fruit seem yellow. Why the banana is look yellow? Because it absorbs all colors and reflect yellow color. Here the word reflect. Why I write reflect? Because it's opaque material. Banana is opaque, which you cannot allow the light to transfer through it. It's reflect because it's opaque material. So it's absorb all the colors and reflect. And reflect. What is reflect? Because the banana is opaque material, which not allow the light to pass through it. Okay? 8. Rainbow appear in the sky after rainfall. Rainbow appear in the sky after the rainfall. Why? Due to the splitting of white color into 7 color. Splitting of white color into 7 color. You can write analyze of white light into 7 colors. So splitting, analyze have the same meaning. Number 9, the formation of image through narrow hole. Formation of the image. Why? When you see through the narrow hole, you see the image. Because the light travel in straight line, because the traveling of light in the straight line, okay? 10, plants are the main source of food for lion, although lion are carnivorous animal. Why? It's not feeding on the plant, and it's are the main source of food for the lion, the plant, and the same time is carnivorous. Carnivorous meaning eating meat. Carnivorous meaning eating meat. 10, because lion feed on deer, and of course, you know the deer feed on the plant. Again, because the lion feed on the deer that feed on the plant. So the lion feed on the plant indirect. It's take the plant through the deer. When the lion eat the deer, it got the plant from the deer. So it's get the plant from the deer indirect, okay? 11, some plants feed on insect. Why? Because they cannot obtain protein from the soil. Of course, you know the plant bring their protein from the soil, and the other plant cannot bring protein from the soil. So they get their own food, or they get the protein by attacking the insects. When the insects stand on the plant, like Drosera or Dionaea, they absorb the protein from the body of the insect. 12, predation is less common in plant. Give reason, because the plant can make their own food by photosynthesis process, because they have other way, because some plants have other way to make their own food by making photosynthesis process. So they can attack the insect to get protein, and sometimes making their own food by photosynthesis process. But the only way the animal make the attack the animal by predation. So predation in animal is more than plant. Predation in animal is more than plant. Number 13. Bean plant doesn't need nitrogenous fertilizer. Why the bean plant doesn't need nitrogenous fertilizer? Because bean plant contain nodular bacteria in the roots. Nodular bacteria living in the root of bean plant. So the nodular bacteria give or help the plant to form protein. Okay. 14. Drosera is from insectivorous plant. Why Drosera is from insectivorous plant? Because they feed on insect to form protein. Because they feed on insect to form protein. Okay? (15) The compass is used to locate the main 4 direction. This is the importance of the compass, to know the 4 direction with the east, west, north, and south. Why we use the compass? Because North Pole refer to the north direction, and the South Pole refer to the south direction. That's how to know the direction for the north and the south, by using compass. 16, red, blue, green are called primary color. Why they are called primary color? Because they can't produce by mixing to other color. Because they can produce by mixing to other color. But magenta and cyan and yellow are called secondary because they can be produced by other color. Because they can be produced by other color. 17, the red apple seem black when you look at it from the blue glass sheet. Because the red apple reflect the red color, which is absorbed by the green glass sheet and doesn't transmit through it, so the apple seem black. Again, the red apple reflect the red color, which is absorbed by the green glass and doesn't transmit the color, so the apple seem black. 18, The blue glass windows seem blue when a white light strikes it because it absorbs all the colors and reflect blue color. The color will be reflected is the blue color only. Number 19. When sprinkle iron filling on a glass plate placed on a magnet, then knock on the glass, the iron filling assemble at the two ends. Why? Because the magnetic force of the magnet is concentrated at the two poles. The power of the magnet concentrated at the south and north pole. 20. Electromagnet is very important. Why the electromagnet is very important? Because it's used in making crane, electric bell, mixer, disk driver. Air considered mixture because it consists of more than one type. It consists of more than one type, like oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, hydrogen, helium, argon, neon. All these type of the air, or all of these kind of the air are called mixture. So air is called mixture because it consists more than one type. Both sugar and distilled water are considered pure substance. When I told you the pure substance, it's meaning it consists of only one type. It consists of only one type. So mixture meaning more than one type, pure meaning only one type. Correct the underlined word. Shadow are formed because light traveling in curved line. Curved is a wrong answer. It's a straight line. The region of the magnet at which most of the magnet material are attracted in the middle. No, not in the middle, but in the two poles, which are south and north. 3, we use the prism to identify the 4 geographical direction. Of course not. We use the compass to know the 4 main direction. 4, red, blue, green are called secondary color. No, they are called primary color because the secondary color are magenta, cyan, and yellow. The north pole of the magnet always refer to the south direction. Of course, no, because north pole direct to the north direction and the south pole direct to the south direction. 6, the natural magnet is red color. No, the natural magnet is black. 7, magnetism can be gained by heating. No, magnetism can be gained by electricity. 8, dynamo is made by electricity. Wrong. Number 9, number 8, electromagnet is made by electricity. Electromagnet is made by electricity. 9, electromagnet is permanent magnet. No, it's temporary because when you're cutting the electricity from it, it become a wrought iron nail. It's become only iron. Okay, so if you cut the battery or cut the electricity, it becomes the normal iron nail, so it's not be a magnet. Dionia feed on insect to get the required element for making carbohydrates. No, to make protein. The insect help the plant to get protein. 11, some bees look like waves as camouflage. No, it's mimicry because the chameleon making the camouflage, changing its color. But the bees look like waves is meaning mimicry. 12, mosquito make waving to catch insect. Of course, spider make waving to catch insect. 13, saprophytes kill the prey. No, saprophytes depend on decaying the dead bodies. But kill the prey is a predation, help to kill the prey. Choose the correct answer. The bar used in electromagnet is made up of A, aluminium, B, wrought iron, C, steel, D, copper. So the correct answer, wrought iron. 2. All the following devices have electromagnetic inside it, except A, electric bell, B, television, C, disk drive, D, refrigerator. The correct answer would be D, refrigerator. We can obtain magnetic energy from the A, electromagnet, B, television, C, dynamo, D, computer. The correct answer will be A, electromagnet. 4. The coil of the dynamo is made up of dot wires, A, carbon, B, copper, C, plastic, D, graphite. So the correct answer will be B, copper. 5. We obtain magnetic energy from A, electromagnet, B, television, C, computer, D, dynamo. So the correct answer will be A, which is electromagnet. 6. When a magnet is hung freely, its north pole is direct toward dot direction of the earth. It will be A, north, B, south, C, east, D, west. The correct answer will be A, north. 7. The image formed by the camera is A, inverted, B, minimized, C, enlarged, D, A and B. The correct answer will be D, inverted and minimized. Put right or wrong, then correct by the wrong answer. Put right or wrong, then correct the wrong one. The wrong one. Number 1, mixture are formed by checking, stirring, or grinding. Of course, it's correct. Number 2, we use magnetic attraction to separate mixture which contain precipitates. Of course not, which is contain magnetic material. We use the magnet to attract magnetic material. What would happen if you mix an amount of oil with water? Number 1, oil doesn't mix with water and form a layer over it. Number 2, an amount of distilled water evaporated. Of course, nothing will remain. 3, passing an electric current in a wire twisted around a bar of rude soft iron. The iron part becomes a temporary magnet called electromagnet. Because when we make a wrought iron nail with a twisted copper wire connected to the battery, it becomes electromagnet. Bacteria disappear from environment. What happens if the bacteria disappear from the environment? The Earth's surface will be covered with the bodies of dead organisms. All the dead organisms will be covered on the surface area of the Earth. Absence of predator from environment. What happens if there is no predator on the Earth? The environmental imbalance will occur. Environmental imbalance will occur. I hope this revision sheet is useful for you. Study well and prepare yourself to the exam. Please, when you're studying the lessons or you're studying the science, you have to use the pen and the paper. Don't study oral. You have to study with the pen and the paper, because sometimes you write mistakes, spelling mistakes, and it will be horrible because sometimes we can't read it. So please use the pen and the paper when you study the science, and study the scientific name correctly and clearly. Okay, see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this revision. Bye-bye.